It doesn't help anything. It doesn't contribute nothing. Then why don't you podcast original material? Okay. Well, why don't you just read your own poems? Okay. Then I will. Okay.
Okay, that's enough.
Is your poems original material? Did you just steal it from somewhere else? Well, it seems that most of life is accumulated sense impressions from the outside world. So, in a sense, yeah, true. I stole it from the rest of the world, but it has to be original. It must be original in its combination. Yeah, okay.
Well, let's go.
I'm continuing at the end of April 2020 in my series of podcasts of my own poetry and my direct poems read by the author. And this one is April 26, 2020. Under the blog, David Smith 208 Wix. It's there on the blog. The name of the poem is You Can Get. This is from David Gravy's Golden Age. He was at his peak of enlightenment, and then after that he went downhill. So don't say that. How could you say that? Oh, I'm trying to recover. So you can get a doctorate in Zen by just practicing when. You can get a doctorate in Zen by just practicing when. Then it has question mark. When? Is that the question? Then it says poem. You could become the supreme prepper just by reaching enlightenment. Today the bird was singing already at 4:28. That is great. When you meditate, you want your legs to cooperate. So it might help if you just walk. You could be more athletic and gyrate in the sunlight. Scientists don't know the facts of sublime actions. In the road to perdition, Simran makes a nice addition. Yeah, I'll finish this. These are short. This will cool. It's very short. Thanks. Beautiful veggies. This only takes a few minutes. My podcast is only a poquito minutos. Can I have a kiss?
Poquito, okay.
You're a fine woman. I'll give you a comment later. She makes a nice addition. Simran makes a nice addition. Is that like an addition to the house? What is Simran? You can just be a scribe in the stimmum of Christ. Stimmum is a German word, STIMMUNG. In the stimmum of Christ. You can just save up Ujas, OJAS, if you want to be a prepper. Prepper is someone who's preparing for a breakdown in this infrastructure of the government and society. When you are in public, you can remain isolated by just concentrating. The fine, sweet taste of pale green Japanese sencha green tea is all I need in hibernation. Which raises a question of I should get some more of it. Is that all you need in hibernation? Pale green Japanese sencha green tea. You can get a doctorate in Zen by just practicing when question mark. What's he asking about when? Is that like cuando in Spanish? Cuando what? You can get a doctorate in Zen by just practicing when. Am I supposed to ask when? Am I going to podcast this or when? Was this poem written, or what's he talking about? When is he going to eat his breakfast, or when is he going to meditate? What's he talking about? That's the question. The current now is the way out, not planning tomorrow. Maybe he means now. You can go to satsang that is located nowhere. With nothing, with enough consciousness, you can become an isolation. You don't have to become a monk, because you can't just develop your practice like you are establishing a wormhole. You can be an independent actor with a solo performance. You can capture the bliss of the hereafter. You can cut through the dark night of the soul with just a knife and make it bright. If your meditations are not fruitful, you can keep doing retries. I have noticed. Third time is usually a charm. I've meditated 3 times, and third time could be a charm. Maybe God feels sorry for you. The fact remains, the transcendental poem requires a transcendental state. You may as well do Simran all over the place. Poem by David Smith, April 26, 2020. Hashtag prepper, hashtag sun, hashtag stamam, hashtag ojas, hashtag sanka green tea, hashtag Simran. It has a picture of Buddha and the book Intimate Merton in the window. It's titled, You Can Get a Doctorate in Zen by Just Practicing When. It'd be great. He could be reading a book, or he could podcast his own poetry. This may be the golden opportunity to podcast it. Is this from his golden age, or? No, well, this golden opportunity was a golden opportunity, and now is a golden opportunity to read it. So golden opportunity exists all the time, and I was just joking. Okay. This poem is golden opportunity. The fact remains that every day is a golden opportunity to touch upon the sublime, and I'm not falling into a decline, and I lied. So I was just trying to fake humility. It's fake, so I'm actually an extreme egotist. And I'm only faking it, so this is a golden opportunity. And since I think my stuff is sublime, it's an opportunity for me to read my sublime stuff, so because I'm really proud of it. A golden opportunity. The fact remains that every day is a golden opportunity to touch upon the sublime. Even today, I thought you achieved a higher state in the past. No, all the time is good. I'm sorry, Amor. You need me as a seat to disclose? I would change or close it. You want down, or you could go over here. I don't know. Whatever you like. I have the window wide open, and she's trying to get dressed. Because it's a golden opportunity to enjoy the sunshine of the morning. That's why it's sublime. What? Did you exercise? You put this on? Or where is the soul crema en casa? No tiene. You habla el soul crema en casa, but no soul. That's not soul crema. Not for suntan lotion. That's crema, but no protection of soul from soul crema. Suntan. That's okay. That was in casa. That's cream in casa. Okay, well. Yeah, there's crema in casa, but not soul crema. It's okay, it doesn't matter.
Esto es con filtro solar.
It is? What is that? Solar? Can I see?
Esto tiene filtro solar.
It is?
Mira, esto tiene filtro solar.
Oh, for solar?
Sí.
Dark spot correcting cream. Daily needs it, huh? Well, it doesn't say sun protection exactly. It's for the skin. It's cream. Yeah, no, it's not sunblock. No blockage sol. It doesn't matter.
¿Lo quieres o no?
No, I like it, of course.
¿No? ¿No?
Now? You want to put it on?
Sí.
Yeah, make here.
Pues como dice que
I
no.
live here. It's a golden opportunity for me. Get some suntan lotion, some cream on my face. And every day is a golden opportunity to have more. Want some more? Did you? You care? You kissed a masa more? You probably won't say.
You, no más amor.
No masa more?
You.
Me no más. Oh.
You más amor, you.
The golden age is may over. But when is the golden opportunity for Masamor? I don't know. The golden,
You mucho amor, you. You mucho amor por Olga.
well, you're very pretty. Muy bonita.
No.
Also,
No es.
you are. What?
You amor por Olga, you.
Amor Olga? Yeah. David. Ti amo. David loves you very much. It's a golden opportunity for a kiss. For besos?
¿Qué es eso?
Can I have a kiss now? Whoa. See, you could have had one in the past and currently, so it's the same situation. You can touch upon the sublime on the earth. Why not just begin now? You can set a first priority just for 5. What's he mean by 5? All you have to do is say 5 charged words and not move. Yeah, well, he just kissed his girlfriend. How can he say 5 charged words and not move? Well, I just don't know if these solitary celibates are doing any better than than married men. Who knows? Apparently you have to manage your traits to get to the right states. Yeah, it needs management. Whether coronavirus is a threat or not, you can just stay home all morning and meditate and take the opportunity. You can just recharge your brain instead of always complain. You could clear out the cobwebs that constitute your veil. Calor today? Today is a buenos dias, so it's no mucho calor, caliente nor frio. It's bueno. It's no frio, no caliente, no frio and no caliente, no mucho caliente. So this is a golden opportunity to go outside and enjoy the good climate. Bueno clima. Yeah. All others continue to create a big fat mess. You could just continue on the straight and narrow and just declutter. Yeah, I keep obsessing over this declutter stuff. Yeah, is your tendency to want to declutter, cluttering your mind? Yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm obsessed with decluttering and it's become clutter in my mind. You could just work on finishing and not starting. Yeah. Well, a minimalist is often as rare as a mystic. Yeah, maybe a good mystic is as rare as a minimalist. Because, I'm not a perfect minimalist, and I'm not a perfect mystic either. So, partially minimalistic and partially mystic. And it's a golden opportunity for me to become a minimalist and a mystic. A minimalist is often as rare as a mystic. You can flatten the curve of your busyness and stop creating so much new karma. Sitting in posture can be considered an accomplishment. Yeah, so most people think that when I sit in meditation, I haven't done anything and didn't accomplish nothing. So it's important for me to stay not too close to those people, to accomplish the art of getting away from people who are materialistic. Sitting in the posture can be considered an accomplishment. You don't have to be halfway there. If you are at least started. What's that mean? It says you don't have to be halfway there if you are at least started. Well, like I said, it's poetry. I don't know what it means. You can realize the privilege of being human. That makes sense, I guess. You can live in a monastery of just one. Yeah, I'm sort of live like a monastic life, but there's only me in the monastery. I'm like alone in a monastery. So, why is that funny? Well, I could see myself in a monastery alone. You don't really want to be alone in a monastery. That's why I realize that I'm actually with people. So you just like it in your poetry. Yeah. If the doorway to the other world is in the present, why aren't you in it? Yeah. The doorway to the other world is in the present. Why aren't you in it? Yeah, I think you have to go to the present to get to the other world. The proper habit only comes with development. You can do Simran until you are full to the brim. You can develop devotion with any song that includes the word Satnam. You could be at the cusp between life and death, not knowing which way you are going, so it might make sense just to meditate. You do not have to commit to prostration all day just for an hour. I think that's sort of a play on the Islamic thing. You could reach enlightenment before your appointed hour. You could distill philosophy to the simple axiom of just not moving. Is that all it is, your philosophy? Just to not move?
Don't move.
God. You distilled it down to just not moving. Yeah, there seems all that stuff they do at college and it's very attractive. Yeah. You are a sharp dresser. You're a sharp dresser. Those are locals. Very, very, very Islamoda. Very fashionable. She is a sharp dresser. So after all those years of the people spend at philosophy class, with a PhD in philosophy, and he's saying, I'm saying you could distill philosophy to the simple axiom of not moving. So it ends when you get a PhD in philosophy. I'm saying that it ends in just not moving. You can just concentrate on a single point and take it to be everywhere. You can sink deep into the event horizon. It has some sort of picture, almost like a video, Davy Gravy. Then it has a hashtag poem by hashtag David Smith 208, April 28, 2020, and then it has hashtag flatten the curve and hashtag inlay. Not only, but inlay. And hashtag Satnam. The poem's name is The Golden Opportunity. always so formal in these readings and systematic. Why don't you just be spontaneous? Why are you just making up poetry on the fly? Why do you have to read your past stuff? Are you not productive now? No, I'm still trying to write poetry. No. But there's a different thing where you read your old poetry. Plus I was reading 2020, 2000. Yeah, 2020, April 30th. This is from, and this one is spontaneous. The title of the poem is Spontaneously and Surreptitiously. Oh, that's both spontaneous and surreptitiously? Yeah. So I'm going to read it that way. The poem. Already at 5, the bird was at work. Sometimes I get up because when I get up late, after 4, like at 5, I get up because I hear the bird was already at work. You get up with the birds? Yeah, well, for a mystic, that's late. So I was late to a very important date with God. So you're late. Yeah, you are not doing well. That just proves the theory that you have gone downhill. And that you're just trying to come back up spiritually by reading your own poetry. Well, yeah, that's sort of true, I guess. Already at 5, the bird was at work. That is when I started my prayers. I am supposed to listen to Satnam Singh Waheguru. Hari can be recollected, and you can Hari Kliya. The Japji can be sang and made more profound. Japji is that holy book, like the first chapter or something. A poem of Guru Nanak, or part of Sikhism. Right in the center of the week, you can become a Sikh or become a Sikh. Instead of getting sick, you could become a Sikh. It is not polytheism. It is just modern meism. You can confirm your humanness just by contemplation. Whether you are related or not is irrelevant. You can transcend to a transcendental plane and just remain. Are you still transcending now, or it's just as historic poetry? Well, yeah, I did meditate today. Either way, you should not complain. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about my experiences. And it's best that I don't complain. Like if my mystical experiences dry up or something, you shouldn't complain. Okay. I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to keep working. Okay. You can achieve a certain degree of certainty by just sitting with alacrity. The birds continue to sing, even in the rain. Yeah, that's why I continue meditating, even if it's a dry spell. Okay. The birds continue to sing, even in the rain. You can climb to the Mount of Transfiguration just by using your magic words. Yeah, even if I was in a bad state, I could use my magic words, and climb out to the Mount of Transfiguration. The accumulation of sound could make me heaven-bound. Yeah, you could listen to the music of the spheres or the sound after doing Simran. I can fill myself with an intention directly. How do you do that? Fill yourself with intention directly, and spurious sparks can be derived spontaneously and surreptitiously.
We did an hour.
Yeah, there's a thing of sparks, spurious sparks.
But it's good.
It's mentioned as a symbol in symbolism of mysticism.
My day off from tennis.
So
My training.
it's both mentioned in the book
Saturday, you
Sufi
can
Symbolism and
I
mentioned
have
by
tennis on
Sandarshan
Friday.
Singh Ji Maharaj
No Friday.
and probably many other
Tomorrow,
Sufi
no
poets.
plans. You come tomorrow?
Any spurious sparks can be derived spontaneously and surreptitiously.
I come tomorrow, but
Your
no,
philosophical
no Friday.
doctrine can just
Friday I
be
have
a
tennis
practice.
over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Friday
he's
I'm
saying
going to,
Are you going?
instead of me
Go to
being a
YMCA,
philosophy professor at college, my doctrine can just be a practice.
I would like
That
to find
means
this YMCA.
I'm just
Get the
meditating.
address and information. Get the address.
Yeah, well, you're never gonna be
The
given
application.
tenure after college as a philosophy
Wow.